What's going on, boys? Welcome to the second and final video of the day. So we got a review out on all of these Eredivisie squad foundations objectives, and now we're going to get one on this new Mac-Intosch or Mac-Intosch. It's either one of them. We're just going to say Mac-Intosch. Hopefully I am pronouncing that right. Now, if you guys are new to these objective guide series, basically what we do is we go over all of these objectives. I'll give you guys my tips and tricks, and then I'll build you guys a squad between 10 and 20,000 coins that you can use to get these objectives done. Now, a little bit of a heads up, I've had some comments in the past saying, this squad isn't great, why would I use this? Now, essentially, the squad builder is just for those of you that don't have crazy players in your team, alright? So you may not have a high budget, you may only have 20,000 coins, so this squad builder is for those of you, but obviously, we're still going to have the tips and tricks that personally, myself, I use to obviously speed up the process and make it a whole lot easier. Without further ado, boys, let's get into the video. Right, so first off, we've got score using Eredivisie players in 6 separate matches in the live FUT Friendly Football Foundations, which we will have a look at in a minute, with at least 7 Eredivisie players in your starting squad. Assist 4 goals using Eredivisie players in the live FUT Friendly, obviously once again Football Foundations. Score 10 goals using Eredivisie players and win 4 matches. So it doesn't look like it's too hard whatsoever. Looks like it's going to take, you scoring in 6 separate matches, obviously getting the 4 assists and scoring the 10 goals. A reminder as well, the 4 goals and the 10 assists are not in separate matches, so if you get 6 goals in one match, it will count towards the, the score 10, obviously, and same with the assist. Now, let's go ahead, let's have a look at this new objective, or sorry, the new game mode, I should say, the new friendly game mode. Now, Football Foundations, let's have a look at the requirements for it. Where is it? Football Foundations. I'm actually glad it's not in Managerial Masterpiece like it was last year. Right, here we go. So, it is the classic match. Team overall rating at most 78. You need at least 7 players from the same league. You can have no bronze players, and you cannot have a player over 89 rated. Interesting. Let's get into the squad builder, boys. Right, okay, so this is the team we have gone for. We've gone for a 4-4-2 formation. I'm going to work from the left, obviously down to the goalkeeper position. Now, we have gone for a full Eredivisie team, except for Malian, which we'll explain in a minute. Now, starting off at left striker, we have gone for Zahavi. He's actually 4-star this year. He doesn't look too bad. Sure, his pace and balance isn't amazing, but he's got some okay shooting. And I actually remember using this Zahavi last year during the Eredivisie Foundations, and he actually did the job for me. I think it was his 84 inform though, so there's always that. But nonetheless, boys, Zahavi, sadly, the Eredivisie striker position, as you guys can see, is relatively restricted. It's literally Zahavi. Obviously, disregarding Openda, you've got Zahavi, who looks the best out of a lot. Haller's too slow. Vinicius doesn't look crazy. Linson doesn't look crazy. He doesn't look crazy. Obviously, if you want to go for a sweatier player, you could go for Openda's silver card. Really, really fast and obviously okay agility, but nonetheless, just he's not going to be great with his poor shooting. So we have gone for Zahavi, without a doubt the best Eredivisie striker, and once the other Eredivisie striker is very limited, we have gone for Donial Malian to pair up with him. Obviously, he's only on 6 chemistry, and he does bring my right mid down to 6 chemistry, but in my opinion, Malian on 6 chemistry is better than any other Eredivisie striker on, on full chem, because literally he's just a level above the rest. So you're going to have Malian to rely on majorly. Left mid, we have gone for Bruma. Very, very nice card with 89 pace, 4-star, some good pace, and 92 agility with 87 balance. Left centre mid, we've gone for Gravenberch, and we have gone for Klaassen. Now, Klaassen and Gravenberch are going to be a great duo. Gravenberch is 4-star as well. Literally 70 plus in every single stat, except for his defending, just a tiny little bit off. As for Klaassen, he is literally 70 plus in every single stat as well. So 2 really nice box-to-boxes to have. Now, right mid, we have gone for Madueke. I'm probably butchering that. Hopefully, I'm pronouncing that somewhat right. Hopefully, I'm on the right track. 4-star, really good pace. And I'll tell you what, lads, I actually used him in my main team at the beginning of the game on my road to glory, and he was really, really good. So I could assume he would be very good in this game mode as well. Left back, we have gone for, without a doubt, in my opinion, the most meta Eredivisie left back, and that is Wijnaldum. We'll just call him Owen, right? We'll just call him Owen. Owen looks really solid, 84 pace, his defending's okay, physical's okay, dribbling is quite good with 82 agility, and he'll definitely get the job done. Now, with the 2 centre backs, in my opinion, the most most important, positions to have when you do have a team restriction of only 78. We have gone with, in my opinion, the two very best picks, and I'm very confident with this. We've gone for Timber, who without a doubt is the best Eredivisie centre-back. There we go. It's a bit of a tongue twister, but he is without a doubt the best one. I remember everyone was, going to get him in to be a main starting team at the beginning of the game. And they were expecting him to be like 10,000 coins for him to be 800 coins within the first week. But 83 pace, let alone for a 75 rated centre-back, is ridiculous. Good defending stats, good physical stats, and may I add, he's got some really nice dribbling stats for the fact that he is obviously only 75 rated. Now, pairing up, we have actually paired him up with a silver, but he has also got 82 pace with medium-high work rates, solid defending, solid physical, very, very similar card to Timber. Right back, we've gone for, once again, I'm not going to try to pronounce his name, 6 foot tall with high-low, really good agility. Sure, his balance is lacking a little bit, but in my opinion, he is the best right back that Eredivisie has to offer. And in net, we have gone for, let's just say, Martin. We've only gone for him because he's 6'6". He looks a really solid keeper, so why not? Let's just chuck him in. Now, obviously, for the restrictions, you cannot have any bronze players, and you can have a max rating of 78. As you can see, we've currently got a team rating of 75. And with our bench, what I recommend doing is to have a full bench of 65 rated players, because obviously silver players you're allowed to use, but not bronze players, and obviously you could use gold players on the bench if you want, like 75 rated, but it will put the rating up a little bit. So what I'm going to do for tip number 1 is I'm going to say super subs. As you can see, we've got 75 rating, so you can afford to have some super subs. But remember, your super subs have to be below 89 rated, because you cannot have any players over 89 rated. So I could use Son. I'm pretty sure it's 89 or higher, so I'm not sure, but let's just be safe and just use below 89, so 88 or below. So let's say I could use Simeone as a super sub, Insigne I could be using as a super sub, Bamba I can use as a super sub. Obviously you guys will probably not have the same players as myself. Fakir as well, you can chuck on the bench, and as you can see, our squad rating, see, it's gone up to 79, so we'll have to get rid of Fakir, get back that silver in, as I said, because you just have to make sure you stay below that 78 rating. So you can choose up to 3 super subs you have. There we go, back down to 78. There we go. So you can choose your 3 super subs to have and sub them on. For example, I've gone for Simeone, Insigne, and Bamba, and you can pause the game straight away and sub them on. Happy days. Now, tip number 2, boys, is going to be chemistry styles. Now, I do have to mention I am not sponsored or affiliated with FUTBIN whatsoever. I just use this app a lot personally, and I think it is a very good app / web browser, whatever you want to go by, to use. Now, let's take Gravenberch, for example. So we're going to search up Gravenberch, and now, actually, no, you know what? I use Gravenberch as an example in my Squad Foundations video. So let's use a different player as an example. Let's use Timber as an example. Why not? So basically, what I'm trying to say is chemistry styles can significantly make your players feel better in game. As you can see, Timber's 1.6k on the PlayStation, 2.5k on the Xbox. Ignore the ads below as well. Sorry about that, lads. But no, as you can see, the beauty of FUTBIN, you can see all these different chemistry styles. Let's say you put a shadow on him. He goes to 93 pace, 83 defending, he gets a +8 defending and +10 pace, and in game he goes to an 81 rated centre back. You could go for an anchor. An anchor will put him to 88 pace, give him a +6 defending and as well a +6 physical, and will give him a +10 strength, so he goes to 90 strength. Once again, he goes to an 81 rated centre back. A backbone, once again, gives him a passing and a defending and a physical boost. So basically what I'm trying to say is chemistry styles can make your players feel a whole lot better in game. You don't have to go out and buy shadows for your centre backs, because yes, obviously they cost like 4,000 coins, but I feel like for your attackers and midfielders is the most important thing to use your chemistry styles for, because other players you'll be using the most, and I'm already quite confident with this backline as it is with just a basic chemistry style. So Gravenberch, let's say you have an engine lying around in your club as a chemistry style, that will give him a +5 pace, so he'll go to 82 pace, he'll go to around 84 passing, and as well he'll get a massive agility and balance boost, and it will just make him feel so much better and perform so much better in game. Now lads, Tip number 3, this one is optionary, or optionary, is that even a word? This one is your choice, let's just say that. Now option number 3, or tip number 3, sorry, is going to be golden goal. This is a game mode you can do the golden goal rule in. Now, if you guys don't know about golden goal, essentially if you score first, your opponent will quit and leave, and if you concede first, you'll quit and leave, just to save each other's time, because in the, each game's like 15 minutes, within that time of playing a full game, you could maybe, play 5 or 6 golden goal games, right? Now, if you do want to compete in golden goal, simply just make your team name golden goal so your opponent knows that you are doing golden goal. Simple as that. When they load into the game and see your team and your team name, they'll be like, oh sweet, he's doing golden goal. So then it's just kind of like an unspoken community rule. Not everyone will be doing this golden goal rule as well. As I said, it is completely up to you, but I would recommend it because it does speed up the process a whole lot. But one thing as well I do want to say, just don't be toxic with it. If your opponent's not doing golden goal, they don't have to do golden goal. It's not an official rule, so just let them be. Don't send them any abuse in the messages or anything like that. So we've got the the bases covered. We're just going to go over here, look at the objectives once again to confirm obviously it will all work as well. So once again, milestones go all the way down. I know some people might be curious where it is as well, and where is he? There we go. So we've got Mac-Intosch here. So score using Eredivisie players. You've got a full Eredivisie side disregarding Donyal Malin. So you obviously want to try and target Zahavi or something like that. In 6 separate matches, easy as. Assist 4 goals. Once again, easy as with Eredivisie players. Your whole squad, disregarding Malin, is all Eredivisie. Score 10 goals using Eredivisie players and win 4 matches with at least 7 Eredivisie players in your squad. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you are new, make sure to drop a like and subscribe. It's been your boy Davis, and until next time, see you later, boys.